Here's the thing about your movie, why I made a curator's pick of the Hollywood Fringe Film. Community, heart, you're doing it.
This is Like It Is Radio, Black Intelligent Talk Radio.
So Las Vegas, I want to thank again Jess Flo, who started this out a couple of years ago, Lady AK, Black Girls Inspired, and all the people who participated today. And again, you'll be able to see most of this stuff that we've done during the course of the day, thanks to Lordlandfilms, my man Crazy D in the back. It'll be on YouTube. Just go to Lordlandfilms, you can see it. He's putting our films down like Oscar Michelle, if you will, letting us know Las Vegas is on the map. And your presence here is certification of that. So thank you so much for coming out. I introduce our mistress of ceremony, Miss Lady AK. When I'll tell you, she stepped up. We had some stuff happen. We hoping she'll arrive late, but we had to find somebody who could do it. Y'all know Lady AK can do it. And that's how the breakdown started. She was on the other side of the booth when we were going to talk about, I had a simple prediction that somebody was going to lose. That became true. And under the general manager, Mr. Craig Knight at KCEP, we were able to have that show called The Breakdown.
Good evening, Las Vegas, and welcome to another episode of The Breakdown. Make some noise out there. Let the radio land know you're here. Yes, we are live and direct on the corner of Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard and Cary Avenue. Yours truly, Professor Knight, checking in.
Lady AK Advanced Knowledge, I'm here.
All right.
Sweet Lou has come through.
Everybody knows why we're out here, right? I remember the day clearly, which airs 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And Lady AK was in there with my Queen of Flow, who started me in radio. And I said, we need a young voice. We need a person who will speak their mind and a person who cares. And AK was on the other side of the booth. And everybody's like, oh, we don't know. I don't know either, but she's listening to her. So since she's been on, she's done things I cannot do. I'm gonna tell you. And I try to consider myself a regular brother. I can't do what she does. She cares more than the average Negro. That's serious. She's willing to go out and devote her time. Her time, her energy, her safety, her own money. Because I'm telling you, I'm glad I'm not homeless. The hours would kill me. You gotta stay up all night, stay up all day. I couldn't do that. But AK stays up all night and all day to satisfy the needs of those who have been cast aside. And no matter how much I care, no matter how much I do, her calls result in people doing stuff. And I bow down to that. So one of the luckiest days I had at KCP, other than being hired, is the day that AK, we formed The Breakdown with myself, the general manager, Craig Knight, and y'all know the community activist, Lou Collins' family, and Lou Collins is. So we get 4 different dynamic, diverse viewpoints on black radio. They don't have that in Detroit. They don't have that in LA. There's no black radio in New York. So KCEP is our real jewel. And y'all should support it when you can by listening. And when we make the call to come out to events like this, don't just come by yourself. My mom used to drag me to things like this, and I use the word drag. She's a 32-year retired New York City educator. And I didn't appreciate it till the day I needed some And it happened in college. And it happened in the New York Times when I worked there. But I knew some things about being black. And that's what we have to give to our children. AK is the essence of Queen Cleopatra, the real black one I'm talking about, not the one they're trying to give us now. But this person who's about to take over, I am indebted to her for what she does for our community, and the true blessing of starting the breakdown was having this person get the light that she needs. Y'all support her. Thanks again for coming out. Happy Malcolm X Day 2018.
Y'all, one more time for my Uncle Daddy, Franklyn G. Although he wasn't lying about all that stuff, he just trying to butter me up because he knew he threw me in the fire. But it's good. I love him and I love everything that he does for the community. He really does bring some things to Vegas that had not been seen before. Before I get started with my little portion, I just want to take a little bit of time out to acknowledge just a couple of people. About 3 years ago, there was a time where myself, Jess Flo, she's one of the hardest working women in Vegas, and there's no questions about that. I will arm wrestle you on that one. She seriously is plain old dope sauce. And because of her, my brother's memory will never die. Because of her, my brother's memory will never die. Please put your hands together for my sister, Jess Flo, Washington. Yeah, you need to come up here. You need to come up here because yesterday, Franklyn G of Like It Is Radio and The Breakdown wanted to present you with a proclamation from the city. But because, again, you were putting somebody else's needs before your own, you were unable to receive it. So with that being said, please put your hands together for my sister. You may stand up and honor her. Please let her smell her flowers while she can. So, real quick, so that we know, go ahead. Yeah, thank you, Franklyn. What is the actual date on it? The actual date?
It was Friday. We didn't want to do
Friday. It's officially Miss Jessica Washington, aka Jess Flo Day. Long time coming. Long time coming. To all of you all that say you ain't from this city. Myself, Jess Flo, and Calvin, the professor, a very good friend of mine. We would sit down and we would discuss Malcolm X. We would talk about him like, well, we had in common that he was our favorite, but it was also the fact that he didn't have a day where he was celebrated. And so we wanted to eventually put on an event. The next year, Calvin was killed in a car accident by a drunk driver. And so Jess and I kind of came together and decided, let's go ahead and let's try to get this thing started. We ended up having a meeting with a group of like-minded people. And in that room, we did not all agree on what we wanted to do with Malcolm X Day. So that group split into two groups. But what I want to do is I would like to acknowledge Magic. Could you stand up, Queen? Please stand up. Give it up for this queen. Here you are. She's going to have me go along with my queen here, Tree, tomorrow over at the Vegas Roots Garden from 12 to 6. We are not in competition with one another, you all. This is what unity in the community looks like. We didn't agree upon the direction we thought that it should go. Are we beefing with one another? Are we on Facebook clowning each other? Absolutely not. We support each other. She shows up to my comedy shows, and I make sure that you all know that she had a hand in bringing one of the first Malcolm X Day events here. So that first weekend was a Malcolm X Day weekend because we shut this city down. Over 400 people showed up between these two events to recognize the man who you were once told to fear.
All right now.
I ain't gonna start, y'all. This ain't my event. I just wanted to definitely make sure that we were aware. So again, tomorrow from 12 to 6 at the Vegas Roots Garden, as well as tomorrow from 6 until about 8, we will be at the Dr. King statue to commemorate the brother who I spoke about, who was definitely an asset to the community. We definitely feel his loss and a lot of the things that he did. He was an awesome poet. And tomorrow at 6 o'clock at the Dr. King statue, we are going to bring some of his poetry to life. Whereas it is the policy and pleasure of the Board of County Commissioners to honor and recognize these extraordinary individuals, employees, groups, and/or programs which enrich the lives of many in our community. And whereas Calvin Augustus Hilson was born on November 30th, 1983 in Southfield, Michigan, stand up, to Deborah Teasley and Augustus Hilson, and whereas Calvin relocated to Las Vegas in 2007, worked for the North Las Vegas Police Department. He met his future wife, Dory, in 2010, and the two married in 2013. Together they have 6 children, and whereas Calvin worked for the Las Vegas Urban League, where he served on the gang intervention team at the Pearson Center in North Las Vegas, where he gained a stellar reputation as an advocate and mentor to young people. And whereas Calvin was an accomplished poet, he had been writing poetry ever since he could hold a pen. He touched many lives by speaking knowledge and truth through poetry. His love for the art led him to start the Poetry Flow, along with Dee and Shaka inside of the True Cuts Barbershop. Stand up. And whereas Calvin was known throughout the community as the professor for his ability to reach one and teach one, as a youth mentor and Christian counselor, went home to be with Jesus on March 30th, 2016. He was 32. Now, therefore, we, the Board of Commissioners of Clark County, Nevada, do hereby pay our tribute to Mr. Calvin Augustus Hilson and pay our respect to his family for this sad loss, for he will surely be missed by many who have admired his personality and talents. Chris G. Susan Brazier, Lawrence Brown III, Lawrence Wheatley, Marilyn Kirkpatrick, and James Gibson, as well as Lynn Goya have all signed this. Oh, and Steve Sisterlak, I apologize, Steve. Call me out on the breakdown next week. Steve signed it as well. On this Malcolm X Day weekend.
This is Like It Is Radio, Black Intelligent Talk Radio.